already mad enough about the situation as it is. I mean, I love my God, and I trust Him. My mom begged me to come and see her, and I had to detour because God was telling me to go and get that oil. I went and got the oil like He told me, and I went up there to Ron and I prayed for him like He told me, and I went up there to Maine and done that like He told me, and then He took my mom before I could get back to her to see her. And now, the day after, they want to try to take my home from me too.
I finally found the person who said the thing that I said the other day about you, Tommy. And he's right here. This dude said this about you.
Doesn't mean I understand any of it. My mom begged me to come and see her, and I had to detour because God was telling me to go and get that oil. I went and got the oil like He told me, and I went up there to Ron and I prayed for him like He told me, and I went up there to Maine and done that like He told me, and then He took my mom before I could get back to her to see her. And now, the day after, they want to try to take my home from me too.
So, man, I'm sorry for bringing it up again, but I got it off that. That was your video, man. And it's got 1,300 views. It's one of your more watched videos. And it says "House Under Attack," "Home Under Attack" is the name of the video. And so it's still out there that anybody can watch. Fair use gives me an opportunity to review it right there and just make commentary on it, since that's where we are, that I did that. So I wasn't saying something that you had not said on YouTube, which is basically my parameters. I'm not going after people for shit they don't say off of YouTube, unless you're, trying to expose something that isn't really a thing to be exposed, which is all sensationalism and lies. If it's that, sensationalism and lies, don't be sending it to me, because it will make it on to YouTube. If you're going to lie to me, then it's going to come on to YouTube. Don't fucking contact me and lie to me. That's how you fix that. Otherwise, Tommy, I just wanted to straighten out with you where the information that I got came from. I didn't make it up. It wasn't a private conversation. This was Home Under Attack at 24 and a half minutes in to 25 minutes and 14 seconds. That's all that was right there. That's where I got that info from. So, balls in your court, man. If you want to go ahead and follow through on that shit with the interview, we can do that. You got this flat earth shit you're talking about lately that's crazy, and that's fine. That's cool. We can go there. But that would be something that would definitely get people's attention. But otherwise, that's over with. That's where that came from. It's still a video available on your channel. It's called Home Under Attack, and it's a fantastic video. It's like a look inside of real Tommy. I really think that you believe in what you're talking about. I'm not one of these people that think Tommy is making up some fucking Jesus shit on the fly. I think you struggle with reading it off the Bible, and that's, I would too. But I would because I don't know the Bible. And maybe you are because of other reasons, and that's fine. But I think trying to use the Bible as a history textbook or a science book is a mistake. I just want to be on record for saying that. Otherwise, man, have a way at your flat earth theory. That's fine. Just flat earth away. As far as you know, you and I ever getting a chance to talk again, man, I hope that you understand, like, I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings or anything. I don't remember the context of why I said what I said, but I knew that I said what I said based on a video I had seen, because that's all I talk about is shit y'all put out on videos. If you don't put it out on videos, I don't talk about it. So, typically, unless we're fighting and whatever, we gotta get nasty. But that is how it is. Alright, so For Real put out his video today that ends everything, so everything's over there. That's all done. That we don't have to worry about that anymore. That drama's over. That was fun while it lasted, but thank you, For Real, for ending all the drama. So all that went away. Fantastic. I'm so glad. I'm really happy for the chat. The chat wins, because For Real is the master of the chat. So he is definitely here to make sure you all feel comfortable being in the chat room. And he has succeeded. He said it today. He beat Nick 7-0, by the way. I don't know if you have not seen that video. It's a fascinating work of editorial slamberjasmism is what it is. And some of the best audio editing I've never heard, and I'm just really so unimpressed by all of it. But you could check it out yourself, and it's fantasmalasm. It's fantasmalasm. For real. The video that ends all those videos, and thank God those videos are over. I, for one, am grateful. There has been more than just a little noticeable anti-gay, homophobic rhetoric going around our community. I don't know if I'm the only one who's noticed it. No, I do know I'm not the only one who's noticed it. And we gotta nip that right straight in the fucking bud, because those are people creeping into this community. I'm probably been accused of it, but I'm not. I don't try to show my support for one particular downtrodden part of our community or another. I just want to be able to stick up for all of the downtrodden parts of our community, because I feel like enough already and we're over this, and I thought we were way beyond it, but apparently we had to re-educate some parts of our community, not just our community, our communities across America, about racism, hate, and bigotry. And I just was like, oh fuck, we got to do this again. Okay, well then, all right, so here's how this works. And man, she's, I'm talking about you, dude. You still have a video up where you call for real, fag real, and you've got fucking Big Nick just beating up on a woman using her dead son as a fucking battering ram. You do have that up as representing your brand. It's still up. I just have to be completely straightforward with you in that you still do that. Shit. And so it doesn't necessarily, what's fucked up about the whole YouTube getting, just so I'm getting off topic here, but if you've been struck by YouTube, you know, Goonie Hunter knows, it's essentially over for you no matter what. You aren't going to argue that thing out in 90 days because there are so many people striking people off, and I'm sure it's a problem for YouTube. They say that if you strike somebody in a way that they find egregious, or that you're doing that, they give you many opportunities. Like, have you tried to contact the other creator? There's like, you have to follow and if they find you didn't do all those things and you did this egregiously, or this was within fair use and you're just trying to abuse the power, they will strike back on the creator who struck first. They say they do that, but if the creator who struck first pulls the strike before they can review it, then it doesn't get reviewed. And so therefore, it's just less work for YouTube to do. And I really want people to know that this is what's going on. and that another creator within the same community playing with the same rules as the other one. Jesus Christ, you can use people's name in your title, no problem, but using your likeness in a video that I'm half of, I'm more than 50% of that video is me. You're causing the arrest and putting the person in jail, and then giving yourself time to come up with a reason as to why. That's my opinion on this community strike that you've given to Cal Sherpa. And it's what you did to me too, because that's how YouTube works, because you can do it that way. You can strike them, and then they put them in punishment, and then you can decide on your videos how you want to, however you want to defend the reason that you struck them. It can change every video. I did it for this reason. 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 And you are following that pattern right now. Go back and watch the last 4 of his videos. Go give them views. Give him them views. His last 4 videos, he has changed the reason why he did it 4 times. Go get it. Except for this very last video that he did, that he didn't talk about it at all. But your reasons given has changed 4 times. And it's changed because you don't have to have that reason, do you? You don't even need to have a reason. You can just be scorned and do it knowing that you have time to retract it before they even investigate it. And use it as an antagonistic weapon. And, you know, I'll admit, man, I caved to it and I felt, I'm glad to get to talk about this right now. I'm glad you guys have given me the opportunity to get this off my shoulders, because I really wanted to get it off. But I felt indebted to you for giving me back my channel, when, in fact, you just stole my fucking channel from me for 10 days. You were going to give it back to me anyway. You just were going to pull this bitch out as long as you could to get as much clout up as you possibly could in this community. Because since then, you have started nothing with no one necessarily at all, but been involved in many, many, many dramas, to where you got to comment and got to comment and got to do a video, I got to go drive around and go pick up some scraps and talk some shit about Slab City. Just as much right to it as I do, absolutely. But until you struck me and became the center of a lot of people's animosity, you hadn't been a heel or any of those things. You weren't really anywhere on any side. And you and I decided to create the animosity. We would create some animosity and have fun with it. That's what they thought of it anyway, so let's go ahead and ride it out. And we did that. And up until it became awesome as fuck, because Cal started playing. You know, who knows? Tallywhacker's getting involved. Who knows who else is going to start creating videos, man? It could spawn 10, 15 new channels if we just keep up our fucking role and just play the role and have some fun with it. That was all I had hoped from it, man. But because I felt guilty originally and got involved with you, dude, you know, it reflected on me as far as you making that copyright strike. And I need people to know that I feel terrible. I'm not, like, hanging out with Cal. I ain't getting any fucking clout with Cal or any of this shit from that shit. You know? Fuck Sherpa. What I'm telling y'all is that what he did to him is wrong. He did it to me, and it was wrong when he did it to me, and it's wrong now. This isn't the reason that those guidelines are up. This isn't something stolen from someone. If anything, it was a gift given to him. And he treated it in such disregard because there was some sort of gay annotation to it that he hurt a man's channel and his ability to create and grow his channel over the next 3 months. It will not change for Cal Sherpa. He will not be able to put anything up on his channel that he has created for you for 3 months. Until y'all decide that that motherfucker needs to hear from you. And what you really think about what he did to Cal Sherpa. And fuck me and keep me out of it. And if he is using Cal Sherpa as leverage to me, I hope that you can call him out on that. Because it ain't going to, I'm not going to help Cal Sherpa. I'm not here to help Cal Sherpa. He won't give me an interview. Why would I help him? I'm only here to tell you all that the truth is that what he did to Cal Sherpa was fucking wrong. He knows it's wrong, and he's using it as much as he can to gain clout. And what very limited amount of clout he can get from this community, yeah, that's the gameplay here. I needed to make sure I got that clear on a video, and that I made sure that y'all heard that he is gay bashing left and right. He is promoting fucking women bashing and gay bashing. You know, let's just clear the fucking air on exactly what he's doing so that he knows that his scrapping dude brand is associated with that. And because that's the reason that you're using for you not wanting to be in that video, that you're in all these other videos and they're just fine. They seem to be using you just like Cal was. It's your, you know, if it's something you can really actually copyright, then go for it. I see you're not. It's probably because if you go out there and just lashing out at everybody, YouTube's going to look at you a little closer. And when they find out that you're using YouTube to actually punish people in your own little fucking world there, then you're going to be exposed for the fraud you are. But I'm not even here to talk about you, dude. Your video today was pretty flawless, man. It was pretty much straight Kentucky redneck looking in some fucking garbage cans. Pretty much straight that. It did make me think, though, that it isn't fucking us against us, man. It's us against the billionaires, man. It's us against the people who have way too goddamn much. That's where we came to this fucking community from. It's us against the people who take so fucking much that it's so hard to get by in what a lot of people call Babylon, that you hate having to do it. We came together more as an attitude, and then we started giving each other attitude. And really all that happened after the Dibble shit, no matter what y'all want to say. The drama shit didn't start till Mike Dibble may or may not have been doing what he may or may not have been doing, just for fuck of it. I'm just going to say it like that. You know? And then, you know, and people like Tommy who have had an opinion, a very good, you know, story to tell, and won't fully just tell it. Give people like me who want to just wonder and be curious. You give me air and opportunity, motherfucker, and I just take it. That's what y'all do. You don't close the fucking doors down and be like, here's the fucking story. You give me air and opportunity. Deal with it. Hey, Cadillac Sam, if you want to call in right now. I would like to talk to Cadillac Sam. If not, Amber's out here. I'm sure she'd like to come on and talk. You want to come on and talk?
Tired.
So am I, and I'm freezing. And I was going to wear that outfit. No, not your outfit. The one that I was going to wear.
Yes.
Can you imagine if I was wearing that right now?
No. Y'all would.
They would be disappointed. But here we go. Oh, it's my grandmother. Hey.
Alright, what's up with y'all?
Oh, bro, we're just hanging out. It is freezing here. What's the temperature there?
Hey, man, what's up?
It's like 40s with the wind, rainy, cold.
Oh, that's pretty miserable, too. Yeah, it's just cold, man. It's cold. So, what's the story with your vehicle? Let's hear what that shit, so let's happen with that first.
Well, my pocketbook is $800 later. And everything's done. I just could go back Monday and get the alignment done.
Alright. Am I actually fucking repeating myself in the background? Are you not professional enough yet to know how to turn your fucking device down?
Oh, well, I'm echoing because you caught me in the middle of
I caught you in the middle of calling me. I'm fucking with you, Sam. Hey, I'm fucking with you, brother. Look, how are you and Tommy doing, man?
We're doing great. Here, hold on a second. Alright, I'm clicking now.
Yeah, how are you and Tommy doing?
Well, we're doing fine. Why? What's up?
Well, I mean, y'all had a little issue there for a minute. Like, I don't know, like, I guess you had your dog ran after a lady, and, like, maybe Tommy took offense to the way you reacted to it, and...
Yeah, he did. Well, I'm sorry, but I thought the lady kicked my dog, and I went freaking absolutely ballistic.
When did you know that the lady did not kick your dog?
Say what?
When did you know that she didn't kick your dog? Like, how long before you found out that she did not kick your dog?
When I was up in her face, she said she didn't kick the dog, and she told me what she did. And then during all that time, I ran that through my head, and it's like it could have been a possibility because I know Tank, and he will yelp like that, you know, just being scared if somebody kicks at him. So, I mean, from what it looked like from my point of view, is that she kicked him.
All right, and then there was like an argument afterwards, and you were calling them, you know, names or whatever. Did you ever get a chance to like apologize to them?
No. I didn't say that to that old lady. That all didn't come into play until her lover came from down the road and talking about whooping my ass and shit. And then I said what I said, and she just looked like a big bull dyke. And I was like, well, what a better way to get under her fucking skin to then just totally insult her. Because, like I said, I was in a real. That's just, I don't know. I mean, that's you wanna see a bad side of me? You wanna see the bad side come out? That's what my dogs. That's what my animals.
I was hoping that would be maybe the worst side of you there. So honestly, like, you know, I can get that you would definitely get protective of your dogs, but once you realize that they were not in harm, you know, you gotta like even if they're still angry over on that side, you gotta kind of see it their way. Like you did go charging right up at them. You know, maybe they don't expect that from most dog owners. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, you're on a video, like a fucking real popular video right now, talking about bodies being buried out in Slab City. What do you know? Fuck do you know, man?
How the hell am I in a fucking video? Somebody, it's common sense, bro.
I mean,
you're in the middle of the fucking desert.
Do you know of someone actually buried in like a missing name?
No, I just got, just Slab City rumor talk. Oh, that person's buried, or whatever. I don't know. There's two ways that they get rid of a body in Slab City. Well, actually, there's three ways you can get rid of a body in Slab City. One, you can dig a hole and bury it. Two, you can throw them into the hot spring, because they're going to sit there for about 2 or 3 days at 110 degrees. So any DNA evidence or whatever, and it's hard to determine cause of death. That way, that's why a lot of times they would find bodies in the hot thing, because it destroys DNA evidence. It destroys pretty much all evidence. And then if you take a body and you wrap it up in a chain link fence and you throw it in the canal, the catfish will pick a body clean.
Okay, so how many bodies have been found in the hot springs? Which just sounds like a fantastic place to take a fucking bath.
I was there was only one person that was found.
Alright. But that's just in case anybody's wondering, that's a good place to take a body. That's what you're saying. Not that you know of a lot of bodies.
I mean, all it takes is common sense and a little bit of research. I mean, to know that.
Right, which I have none on this topic. No common sense and no research done. So I'm just asking you because you said, quote, I don't even know the quote, but it was that there was a body at least buried on the backside there on the slabs.
There's a couple, there's some bodies on the bombing range from what I heard on gossip. I mean, hey, the only thing I'm talking about is I'm talking about gossip that I heard. I mean, I have no solid evidence on anything.
Fair enough.
I can only say what I was told, and Slab City gossip is don't believe anything you hear and half of what you see.
Yeah, sounds right. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, man. So, you and Tommy are good. Your car is going to be all right. Just cost every fucking penny you had, and you don't know exactly where any bodies are buried. Anything else going on in Cadillac Sam's world?
I'm happy. I got a full tank of gas. My vehicle's fixed. I have enough money to top off my tank, so.
Nice.
Well, I'm not completely broke. I think I got maybe $20 left. That's about it.
Well, man, I wish it didn't cost you so much money, dude. But if you think this is gonna be like gonna get you on the long road, is what the long plan is to get down the road somewhere? Because I mean, like I hear you talking to Tommy about like trying to go like 300 miles in one direction or whatever. Do you got your eyes set? I know you don't want to give away your destinations or anything or your big plans, but are you looking down the road somewhere?
Where I plan on going is 1,000 miles.
From where you are right now, 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
Is it exactly 1,000 miles? Can we start like trying to pinpoint and see if we can figure out if we can guess where it is on the map?
Well, it's between 1,500 and 1,000 miles.
All right. I'm gonna guess more like 1,092. And is it in the United States or is it you crossing over some borders?
I can't cross borders.
Okay. Well, that's fair enough. Okay, cool. All right, excellent. Yeah, you're hip. You can't get over them big ass walls Trump put up.
Hell no.
He's got them everywhere now. We're fucked. We're all fucked. I got them everywhere.
No, I know. No, I'm not Zane Green.
Yeah, you don't have a Zane Green hip. You gotta have that Zane Green hip.
I don't have the Zane Green. Oh God. Damn it, man! I had something cool to go with that, but I couldn't freaking think of it.
No, dude, no. You don't even. Yeah, you don't have it so much that you couldn't even say the word that it is. You so don't have the thing that Zane Green has that the word that it is couldn't even enter your mind.
But now you're trying to insult me.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm just kidding with you, man. It's the way I joke. It's sarcasm has died in 2016, hasn't it?
Well,
since 2016.
Yeah, I don't have too much of a sense of humor. Well, I don't have too much of a sense of humor. I've been forced to live my life, you know, and the way I live my life is a very, very stressful. Kind of stressful, but you always have to have your. You always have to have your guard up, man, because. I mean, you just don't know
is it stressful? Like, I mean, you know, not worrying. Do you have any children, any young children to worry about?
No. My oldest is my oldest is in her. She just turned, I think, 32, 33 now.
Yeah. So, like, you know, you don't have that stress. That's a good thing.
And then my youngest is going to be 18 this year.
Yeah, that's a positive, you know, because then you can focus more on yourself without having to worry about like putting a child first or whatever. That's nice to have.
No. Kristen turns 31 this year.
Oh, shit.
I'm 43 and my oldest daughter's 30. She'll be 31 this year.
So you were 12.
Yeah, I got the babysitter pregnant.
Really?
Yep.
How old was the babysitter? how old was the baby? Hold on. How old was the baby that was being
How old
sitted?
was-
Were you the sitter? Were you the baby being sat?
I was the child that was being babysat, and I got the babysitter pregnant, yes.
Oh, okay. Shit. So you had a babysitter all the way up to you were 12 years old? I'm just
Well, I was
asking.
12
Like, I'm
years
not
old.
picking on you. I'm just saying, like, shit. Because we didn't get a sitter after we were 5. We were like, y'all on your own.
No, this isn't, no, no, I kind of lived a sheltered life. I had, we had a housekeeper, we had a nanny, well, not a nanny, but somebody to help my mom with me.
All right, let me focus in on this.
I kind of grew up sheltered in a really nice, upper middle class neighborhood.
So, okay, and the babysitter was married, and so why was she babysitting if she was married? Was she just part-time job babysitting?
Why do women babysit? Because they get paid for it.
Okay, yeah. So, was there a lot of kids? Was she like a, was that her job? So, it was a bunch of kids?
I don't know.
Okay, well, these are just, I'm just asking to how the woman, how old was she again?
I don't know. I initiated it, and she fucking went with it, and it's fucking history. I got her pregnant, and, yeah, I didn't find out the kid was mine until I was, like, 24.
Wow, man, gosh, that's so crazy, man. Where was that again? What, was that Michigan?
No, that was in New Mexico.
New Mexico, all right. All right, Sam. Well, that's a fantastic story, and that's something that I want everyone to remember, like, all night long. I want them to all think about that, and really, and just decide what the fuck it is that I'm not asking that would enhance this story. But it's incredible that did it make the newspapers when this happened? Like, was it not in, like, Science Magazine or something?
No, she never got arrested.
Wow, I can't believe I mean, I do believe it. Obviously, I believe it. There's no way I wouldn't. But it's crazy that it didn't even, like, make the paper, because to nowadays,
Why would it make?
well, you know how it is nowadays. If a woman, was she a school teacher? Is that what you said? Oh, no,
I'm 24 years old. My mom and dad are already passed away, and I didn't find out until the kid was mine until after they passed away. I was 24.
Oh no, dude, your story is fucking crazy. Have you thought about writing a book? Have you started writing your book? Did we talk about this?
Fuck, man, you want to hear about the time the FBI showed up at my fucking school when I was 13 because my mom shot somebody? And then when they were doing the investigation, whatever, they found 4 kilos of heroin and coke and about close to $100,000 in cash in an open safe. And then the FBI shows up. They start showing me pictures of people, and they ask me if I know who these people are. And it's like an array of pictures, and I start pointing to pictures like, yeah, that's yeah, that's Brazilda. My mom was involved with Brazilda Blanca.
Do I want to hear that story? Is that what you're asking me?
No, I said I got a hell of a story. It involves Brazilda Blanca, my mom, the FBI.
Oh, yeah, I want to hear that story, absolutely.
Oh, man, that was a fucked up one, bro. Yeah, I was out of the house till I was like fucking 16. Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh shit! Did I black out?
Oh no, I didn't know if you wanted me to tell the story or not.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! Tell the story. Okay, yeah, definitely, man. I want to hear it.
Okay, well, my mom and my dad, they were involved with shady characters. My whole entire family on my mom's side, my aunts, uncles, sold dope. I've been around drugs my entire life. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been around dope. I've been around people ODing in our house, shit like that. So I've been around dope, and I know what it does, and that's why I don't fuck with it, because I got exposed to it at a very early age and saw what it does to people, and I was able to make a conscious decision that I wouldn't let that shit get me.
Right.
But to make a long story short on that one, damn it, I dropped my phone. Alright, Tommy's gonna be mad. I told him I didn't have any leads, but I think I got like 2 bowls left. I was gonna surprise him and do a wake and bake with my last bowl in the morning.
Oh, he won't know that you're doing that. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna watch this.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, he will never watch this.
Alright, I go to school, alright?
Right.
It's just like a regular day in school. And then, the principal and 2 people in suits come to the classroom that I'm in, and they come get me, and they say that these men want to talk to me in the office. They didn't let in, nobody in this classroom knew. I didn't know they were FBI until we got into the downstairs into the office, and then they pulled out their badges and told me that they were the FBI, and one guy was FBI, the other guy was DEA.
All right.
And they wanted to talk to me about my mom. They said something happened with my mom, and I thought my mom got hurt or something. I don't know. They said no, my mom got into some trouble, and they think my mom might be involved with some certain kind of people, and they just, I don't know if they were trying to pump me for information. They just showed me pictures of people, and I told them who they were, and whatnot. And then the next thing I know, they're loading me up into a Jeep. I go to the airport. I hop on a Lear jet with them, and I didn't know where I went until later on, but I was in Wisconsin.
So they just took you from your mom.
Yeah, the federal government can do that. Children's Services can do that. They can just yank you right out the house. Yeah.
Yeah. So that really fucking happened.
It's called. Yeah, it was called witness protection. Well, come to find out, years later, I didn't realize that the person that I pointed out, actually, I didn't realize who the fuck she was until I watched Cocaine Cowboys, and then that's when I was like, holy shit, because I really didn't know, what the hell was going on.
Yeah, man. I wonder how many people found out that they were like, fuck, man, I dealt with that woman when they saw Cocaine Cowboys. Like, they were probably like, fuck, I didn't know that's who the fuck that was.
Bro, that lady was so sweet and so nice to me when I was a kid.
She never seen me.
You'd never think that she was capable of all that horrible shit that they was talking about in Cocaine Cowboys.
Yeah. She's horrible, yeah. Like, I mean, in every kind of sick sense of the way. Unless you're a big fan of cocaine. If you're a big fan of cocaine, you might think she's a hero. I don't know. But kind of depends on which side of the spectrum you're coming from, I suppose.
I used to play with it early on, too.
What did you play with? I didn't hear. You edited what you played with there. What did you play with?
I said I liked playing with Elion, her son, Elion. Me and Elion used to play.
Okay.
The youngest kid.
You did like a fucking roll and edit where you hit the button on the phone, so it sounded like it could have been anything. It could have been, I could have just told people what you said. Well, damn, man, that's really a crazy fucking story, dude. I still, that's not even a bigger story than you getting the babysitter pregnant. That's the biggest story to me. That's the biggest story. And that you have a child from, like, that's crazy. I mean, because when you were 16, your kid was 4. And so much like when you were 20, he was 8. That's so crazy, yeah. Like, y'all could have been on the same skateboard crew. Like, yeah, that's fucking nuts. So, that's the thing I'm taking away from this interview, actually, right here, is that you have got a daughter who actually might pass you in age very soon.
Can you hear me?
What? No, yeah, what'd you say?
I said I was just joshing y'all about the babysitter, man.
Oh, shit. Were you fucking kidding? Damn, I thought I had a scoop.
Yeah, I was kidding about the
I
babysitter.
was pretty fucking sure that was a real story. Oh, suck a whole bag of dicks.
I'm
Wow.
dead serious.
All right. Well, so you're dead serious that you're kidding. All right. Well. All right, man. Well, thank you for coming on the show, and I'm still going to tell everybody that you have a daughter that you had when you were 12. I'm telling that story. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear what you just said, and I'm gonna spread that shit like wildfire. So it's out there. It's out there, Sam. Forever.